Alright, YouTube, it's 2:32 in the afternoon. I'm about to stop at the vitamin shop before we go to the gym. We're gonna hit leg day. I'm gonna show y'all what pre-workout I'm taking, and hopefully they got a sale. I'm gonna show you what I do with pre-workout when it comes to buying it. All right, over here we got protein shakes. I really don't do protein supplements. I'm going straight to the pre-workouts, man. I don't over supplement either. Those right there are Total Wars. I don't really like those. Mr. Hyde, that's what I usually go with. You got this Evil, whatever that's called. You got Bucked Up, Woke AM, Woke AF, whatever. I take those. Those are good. Hydroxy Cut. No, that's not. That's pre-caged. I can't even read while I'm doing this voiceover. But I'm looking for stuff that's on sale. Nitroflex, that's real good. I'm looking for stuff that's on sale, but it gotta have a bang for its buck. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like a lot of different ones. You know what I'm saying? B-Nox, I used to take that back in the days. It was real good. I don't know how good it'd be for me now. C4 is trash in my opinion. This is all just my opinion. Optimal Nutrition, a real good brand. I took their pre-workout before. How much milligrams of caffeine 300. Outlift, that's a real good one, but the scoop is so big. I take mine to the head, which means I scoop it straight in my mouth, and their scoop is way too big. The Animal, that's some good stuff. But I'm looking for a sale. Usually, True Athlete, I don't even know if I ever, probably want to get one free. I didn't see that. I should have got that. But yeah, this right here is a fat burning. I don't really believe in fat burners much, but as I'm dieting, as I'm getting closer to the end of my diet, I pull out all the stops, so I might. But Max Pump, I never seen this one. Oh, it's just a pumping agent. All right. So if you mix this with the pre-workout, you get the best of both worlds. But I usually do pump. I do pump things like that, but usually at the end of my diet, when I'm showing off my body, when I'm doing physique updates every week. I just did a physique update last night or whatever. But I think I'm gonna roll with what I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and get the Mr. Hyde. Also, I'm going to get some CLA carnitine collagen. Look at these Quest bars, man. They like peanut butter cups. I guess like Reese's Pieces, but a lower calorie, high protein version. Y'all, I'm going to try to keep this from turning into a supplement video because this is not. This is going to be a workout video / walk and talk cardio. Anybody that knows my channel knows my walk and talk cardio is where I just empty the clip of all the information that I possibly can at the time off the top of the head. So stay tuned to the end of the video for that. But I just went with what I knew with the pre-workout. There's some pretty good stuff. The CLA, carnitine, and collagen. It's good to buy things bundled up like that. Make sure they got the actual doses though. Collagen is very good for you, for your hair, everything. But we ain't talking about that. What do we talk about? We talk about the price. Now, a lot of people don't take supplements because of the price. This came up to $70-something. Sound pretty pricey, right? But then you also got to look at the it's a month supply. This is also a month supply for most people. 30 days. 30 scoops. That's 30 days if you work out once a day. Me, I do a scoop and a half because I'm just so used to taking pre-workouts, kind of overused. But a lot of people that's beginners, there's some pretty strong pre-workout right here. Y'all might take a half a scoop. This might be 2 months supply for this and a month supply of that. $70, do the math. You know what I'm saying? Divide that. How much per day are you spending? So, and we're talking about your health here. Not saying you need this stuff, but we're talking about working out, getting a better workout. If you take pre-workout, you're going to have more energy. You're going to get a better workout. Yes, you could take just caffeine, but there's other things in pre-workout that's going to help your workout than just caffeine. You know what I'm saying? Always do your research. Matter of fact, I got supplement reviews. I did a review on this plenty of times. Type in Repentine Fitness Mr. Hyde pre-workout review, and then I go further into that. But we about to go hit the gym. We rambling too much, man. All right, we're going to take a full scoop to the head, and let me show you what to the head means. I got my Clear American Tangerine Mango. And I always advise people, don't take nobody else's pre-workout, because this just went in my mouth. However that sounds, I don't care. Do not, because somebody can have herpes, and you taking something that they put in their mouth, and then you put it in your mouth. Come on, man. I'm using this as a puppeteer. Hey, dog, don't do that. Never. I don't care if it's in your mouth or it was in theirs. They can scoop it into a cup for you. At the end of the day, still the same thing. Do not take other people's pre-workout. I'm telling you. Don't be cheap. Buy your own pre-workout. I'm telling you. You ain't got to listen to me. A scoop and a half. I also this Equate pre-workout. This is from Walmart. You know, if you want to save your money, I'm showing you ones that you can buy for cheap. If you think anything is expensive that I just bought, this Total War is fully brand new. I did open it once, but this right here, this in my opinion sucks. You know, I'm not telling you what brand sucks and what does it for you. Especially as a beginner, the stuff that might be weak for me might be strong for you. You ain't built up a tolerance. But I have built up a tolerance. This right here, if I want to save money, this right here, the Equate pre-workout is $10 for a month's supply. Look at that. Focus, man. For a month's supply, $10. No, that's 25. Still though, $10. You can't beat that, and it works. Somebody who's been taking pre-workout for a long time, telling you that works, I'm telling you, Equate pre-workout. Alright, y'all, so it's about 3 o'clock right now. We about to go hit these squats, a little bit of deadlifts. I'm gonna warm up with one to do the other. Grab my book bag, grab my water, mostly ice, a little bit of water. Keep my water cold. You don't need no $50,000, $100,000 bottle to keep your water cold for 5 days. Who gonna have their water for 5 days? Not me. That means you ain't drinking water. You ain't staying hydrated. But we on to the last but not least, I'm grabbing my belt. A belt is to help you lift. A belt is not really for, it's a little bit of safety, but it's not for safety. A belt does not save you from bad form. A lot of people grab a belt, put it on, and think they can lift any kind of way. I got a belt on, I ain't gonna get hurt. Yes, you will. Think about it. So we heading in, take y'all with me so I can say something in case I forget. The main reason why I hate working out in the daytime is because so many people. I'm gonna try to get y'all some scenes, but if I can't, I can't. It's kind of against the rules to be recording, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Everybody else do it. At the end of the day, they say something to certain people and not to the others. So, hey, that's my alibi. And all I can say is I ain't got caught yet too much by the new people. So, I could just say my bad. I didn't know. I didn't read that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Let's hit these deadlifts and squats. I'm not going for nothing crazy. Man, we're gonna talk about when we get in there, man. Main thing is about shedding up. Shedding up is the most important thing I can teach anybody, because you want to get your workout in. You don't want to be in there not working out. You know, you're squatting, but instead of squatting, you're talking about squatting. Or you're benching, you're talking about benching instead of actually benching it. You're not gonna get any progress. All right, I'm gonna start off beltless. That water bottle is my tripod. I'm gonna go and show you how I'm gonna set up my squat rack. I'm gonna go down to a 6. This right here, I don't know if I need to move this down or not, but the reason you move it up or down is because of this right here. When you're squatting, you want to be low. You do not want to squat like this. I see so many people come in the gym and squat like that. And they do 1,000,000 pounds and they squat and they halfway, quarter way squat. A lot of people say, oh, because they got too much weight. If the weight is too much, you shouldn't be squatting that. Okay, I'm gonna start off with the bar. I'm going to put some plates on there. Then I'm going to start lifting. All right. That's a 45-pound plate. It's supposed to be you and the weights. Nobody else. No talking, no conversation. You and the weights. Now, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what I do. You either talking about it or being about it. At the end of the day, if you're not lifting, then what results you looking for, man? What results you going to find, man? So we're warming up. And by the way, I'm not going too heavy on the squat because I want to go heavy on the deadlift. So I'm using my squat as a warm up for the deadlift. Also, that part of your leg right there that I just pointed to, you want that to be parallel or lower to the ground. And if you can't, you want to get it as close as possible. Look what I mean. Bam. You want to be down. And I'm doing pause squats, which makes it harder. But since I'm not using a lot of weight, I want to make it a little harder. You know what I'm saying? Focusing on form, breathing in, breathing out. As you can see, I do not have a belt on. I do not wear a belt until the weight gets heavy. You know what I'm saying? And the belt is not going to save you from bad form. You're going to hurt yourself regardless if you got a belt on or not. If you're doing things that's going to tear your back up or whatever. That belt ain't going to save you. All right? It might add a little safety. Let me show you how a lot of people squat. What I was talking about by not going all the way down. I showed y'all what it looks like to go down. A lot of people be wondering, what does it look like to go? Look, that's exactly what they be doing. And they put 1,000,000 pounds on the bar and they high five each other and be like, oh, we did it, I did it. They put plate, and they squat like that. Do not squat like that. Practice on how to do it right. Do not try to conquer the world. A lot of people, somebody was lifting right here with these 225 pounds and they left it on there. I guarantee you that was their max. I guarantee you they was talking about benching. How do I know? Because I go to the gym all the time. I see these people all the time. You're never going to get past that. Okay, I'm going to do 25 pounds on each side. That's 50 pounds extra to what I said. Okay, 135 plus 50. That's 185. That's slightly above my body weight right now. I'm about 175, so that's 10 pounds. As you can see, it's still not heavy because I still don't have on a belt. I don't know what amount of weight I'm gonna use to where I'm gonna put my belt on. But yeah, you see how your leg wants to be parallel with the ground. You want to be down like that. It's a compound movement. A lot of people are like, why are you moving your whole body? I'm getting my body warm up and ready to lift the weight. You gotta remember, you're lifting the weight with the body. It's just like a weapon. The weight is an extension to your body. Just like if you was in ninja or something, you using a sword. Your sword is an extension to your arm. I only did one rep right there. Let me show you why. I forgot to put clamps on the side. On certain lifts, I don't use a clamp, but they're to keep the weights from sliding side to side. You want to make sure their clamps are on. You push the weight against the thing, and you put on as tight as you possibly can. And anything you do to one side of the bar, you make sure you do to the other side of the bar. When it comes to how much weight you're putting on there, anything, it has to be even. You know what I'm saying? You're asking for injury if it's not even. I mean, but yeah, also, you see how I'm doing my feet right there? That's not a part of my squat. I got some water on the floor. I felt some water on the floor. And you do not want to be slipping when you got weight on you. You're asking for injury. But I did it anyways. I lifted anyways. So, went down, came up. How many reps did I get? I don't remember. Y'all can count with me. 1, that's 2. Count when you get up. That's 2 right there. And I just did 2. Why? Because I just felt like my feet were slipping, man. Look at that. That water right there is for me. I did it myself, and I stepped in it, and I brought it to the platform. So I'm kind of like rubbing my feet off. You do not want to be falling on the floor with weight on you. Gravity is a mother. So I'm like sliding my feet across the floor, trying to make it better, you know, less in the water or whatever. But yeah, man, I'm very hesitant, man. People say I'm too scared of injury. Yes, you know what? If you injure yourself today, guess what gains you're gonna get? Nothing. You're not gonna make any gains. You done hurt yourself. You can't lift no more. And that ain't even my main reason. I gotta work, I got kids, I got things, I need my body. You know what I'm saying? And even if I had nothing to do, I still don't want to be hurt. You know what I'm saying? People crazy, man. Oh, you should do anything. People want to see you hurt so they can see what not to do. People would want to see you bust your head. Trust me, I ain't stupid, man. But yeah, man, these squats, I'm going to tell you right now, I didn't squat what I wanted to squat because of it. But I kept squatting. I went up in weight. I put another, no, that's the same weight. I did go up in weight later though. So I'm going to show you, these reps are easy. I didn't bail out because it was heavy. My form isn't everything, but at the end of the day, I'm cautious. I'm very cautious because my feet are wet. So I put it back. And I'm thinking, like, I took a lot of time in between sets too. Anybody else could be like, oh, you could have squatted somewhere else. All the other squat racks that I used were taken. So I'm kind of like debating. This is my thinking. When I'm in the gym and I think, I'm down like this. Because if I stand up, people start talking to me. I look at it, I signal, I'm going up in weight. So I'm going to put another 10 pounds on each side. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you want it on both sides. So I'm kind of like still rubbing my feet. I'm getting the water off of my feet. I'm about to go ahead and hit this weight. I remember too, it actually looked easier than the last weight. As you can see, it's not heavy to me because I don't got a belt on. When you see me with a belt on, that means something heavy. Even though today, this kind of scared me, but my deadlifts went well. I'm deadlifting right after this, so if you're laughing at me for doing lightweight squats, watch my deadlift. My deadlift come right after these squats. I'm only gonna do like what, 1 more, 2 more sets. I'm very cautious. I was like, man, you know what? Nah, put that back. Put it back. People that's watching, but all you should do, you ain't the one that's doing it, man. Show me yours. So I went to 225. 225 ain't heavy, but I weigh way less than this. Oh no, I was about to say, it ain't heavy, but I put on my belt, but I didn't. I think I put on my belt on the next lift, which is only like, what, 20 more pounds? No, 225. I'm scared. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared. I'm like, man, nah, man, I ain't about to. Because if you slip and you fall on your face, everything on your face about to break. Your teeth coming out, your nose breaking, everything on your face is about to break. So yeah, I'm scared. You want that to happen to me. If you wanted me to lift that, that means you wanted that to ask yourself. So I did it again. I was like, you know what? People gonna think I'm weak, man. I shouldn't be doing nothing to prove nobody that I ain't weak. If I'm scared, I should leave it alone. But I didn't get hurt. Could have. So that's a lesson. So don't do what I do. Do what I say. No, I'm just kidding. But see, look, easy money. Easy money. On the way, I had a little pause on the way up because I'm really like, I really feel like my feet is about to slip from under me, man. Why am I still doing it? I don't know, man. Squat rack next to me was empty, but I already got this weight on here. So I'm living on the edge, bro. Got my belt on, even though this ain't heavy weight. All the hesitation and all the time it took in between sets kind of threw me out my focus. Still wiping my feet, man. But no, man, I think this is the last set, so watch my deadlifts after this, man. Watch my deadlift, bro. I'm telling you. Look at me in the mirror. I got a mean mug. I never had the mean mug until I get to like mid-twos at least. But I'm also mean mugging because people in the gym, look, I ain't even go all the way down. I bailed out. That wasn't a fail. That was a quarter squat. But I'm like, man, I bailed out. I'm chicken. So we about to deadlift, man. Let me show you what it looked like to put the bar on the belt on that. Yeah. Load the plates. All right. Even though I'm warmed up from the squat, I warm up again where I'm going to do another heavy compound movement. So even though my squat didn't go heavy. Put the bar down there. I grab a 45-pound plate. The bar's 45 pounds. I got a 45-pound plate on each side, which most people will call, beginners will call that 2 plates. You got one on this side, one on this side. That's 2 plates, right? Yeah, it is. But lifting lingo, that's 1 plate. We count one side. So if you got 4 plates on each side, that's 8 plates, but that's 4 plates. Also make sure you're looking at the amount of weight that somebody's actually lifting when they're lifting these colorful bumper plates. Because I could easily grab the green ones and you never know. Those green ones right there, they're 25. The blue ones are 45. The black ones are 10. So that wasn't the lift. I was getting my bar and I'm putting it where I need to put it. I'm still setting up. I go down, I look and make sure everything even. And I go down and make sure it's even with the floor. A lot of people say I'm nitpicking too much. I'm a perfectionist. Oh, you can lift more weight if you don't do all that worrying about stuff. Yes, you're right. But 90% of the people that I know that lift like that, they don't lift no more. Why? You guess they're injured? Yep, you guess right. I see so many people injure themselves. I've been lifting for years. So that's 45, that's 135 pounds. But I'm going to listen to some music as I warm up, and my next set going to be a lot heavier. Okay, I just did 315. I'm working up to 365. I'm about to show y'all this set. I didn't want to show y'all my lightweight sets because that's when people click off the video. That's why I don't get no duration. So I'm going to go ahead and go straight into my heavy sets. I did the lightweight sets though. Make sure you warm up. It's very important. Stay safe. Don't injure yourself. So focus on the bar. It's you and the bar. That's 365 pounds, which ain't really heavy. But I'm working on getting my strength back. Easy money. Did I do 2 reps? No, I did 1 rep. But whatever I get up to today, I'm going to do my next deadlift session. I'm going to do 80% of that and do 3 reps. I don't do high reps on deadlifts. 1, 2, 3, and that. And then I put a 10 pounds on there more. So that was 365. This is 385 pounds. You got to make sure you know. It's all math. Just like counting your calories, just like getting in a caloric deficit, surplus, whatever, it's all math. Okay, I got in a few conversations, but it didn't bother me much. One of the conversations I started myself. I made sure, you know what I'm saying, I want to share my video with somebody. And I got to get back into my focus, so I didn't lift it. People will like, oh, you failed. No, watch this. I came right back. That's the same thing. Easy money. I also need a cameraman, because I'm not in the full shot. I didn't know that. But I'm uploading it anyways. I'm not going to go and do another workout. I'm tired. I did walk and talk cardio after this, so stay tuned for all the information that I be talking about in my walk and talk cardios. Easy money. The way it looked, I could do another 100 pounds probably. I could probably do 485 right now. But yeah, man. Probably not. I ain't done more than 405 in like a half a year, so you know what I'm saying? You want to see 500 and all that, watch my old deadlift videos. Never listen to nobody, man. Also, I want to show you how it looks like to put on this other plate. This right here is 405. Never listen to nobody when they say how much they lift unless they got it on video. Tell you, dudes lie. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Hey, you don't believe me? The videos are still up. Rapping Time Fitness been up for 2 years. But we gonna go ahead and do this 405. Did I put the same scene twice? I put the same scene twice. God dang, I ain't about to re-edit though. But I roll that up like that, bam. I do that usually when I get up to about 315 and up. So this right here is about to be 405. You guys just see me do 385. Got in a few other conversations. There was some couple people working out next to me. A lot of people only work out for like 2 minutes. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 plates. It's actually 8 plates because it's 4 on the other side too. But dang man, this sucks. I messed up my editing real bad. Oh, there I go. And a lot of people like, where you be going, dude? Oh, that's what I was doing. I'm gonna show you what my old max used to look like. This right here is 5 plates, which is $4.95. So while I'm still cutting, I want to be able to get back up to that. And here was my max. My max was right there, another 50 pounds. So $5.45. I want to get back to that or as close as I possibly can while I'm still cutting. Also, you see there's no more room on the bar. That doesn't mean somebody that's lifting this is it's a lot thicker. These are a lot thicker than regular plates. It doesn't mean they're the strongest person in the world. How you can lift more than that? There's people doing 1,000 pounds. Let me go ahead and hit it. I've been kind of hit and miss with 405 for the last couple weeks. My calories are low. It's not my body weight. Mass moves mass, yes. Also, I'll do me a little foot thing. I kind of want to make sure that kind of getting distracted right there. Not really, the dude ain't really in my way, but as soon as I grab the bar, somebody always got to come over and get something from where I'm at for some reason. So I'm focusing. It's supposed to be you in the bar. So my focus is kind of distracted a little bit. So I look, I stand there for a second. I get my focus back. I commit to the lift. People that don't lift heavy will not understand. You know what I'm saying? People always got something to say. Oh, it didn't. All right, show me your lift, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I decided not to lift it. I was about to use too much back right there. When you're distracted, your focus. I mean, for me, I'm gonna say for me, I get distracted easily. I ain't gonna lie. Because when you're giving all your focus to something, the slightest thing can distract you. I'm speaking from experience. People who don't lift are always going to say something. I'm lifting it this time. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and grip it and rip it. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you got to focus, man. It's not heavy at all. I could probably do another. All right, I decided that was as heavy as I was going to go. I don't know if that rep looked good or bad. I got to look at it. It felt kind of bad. But like I said, people in the gym, distractions. I'm not dissatisfied. I'm gonna go ahead and take the weight off the bar. I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like as I'm talking to y'all. It's part of your workout actually. I mean, that's 8 plates. I had to take that back to the thing 8 times. Let me show you how it looks. It takes a lot of energy. It might not look like it, but you're lifting 45 pounds back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But what I'm gonna do now from here is my next deadlift session. I want to do 80% of that 405, 80% of that for like 3 reps, and then work on my form until that's easy, and do the same thing. Come back up to work my way up to 405 again to doing 3 reps. That way my max should be closer to at least 450, maybe closer to 5. My max overall ever was 545. That was years ago. I got to work my way back to that. I think I got 500 on camera, my old videos. Always watch people old videos. Let me show you. You got to get the other side too. Show you what it looked like. Just like putting weight on the bar, each side got to look the same. It's the same thing as taking the weight off of the bar. You know, I don't usually show all of this on camera, but the heavier you go, the more work you're going to have to do putting the weight on and off. Just like when I do dumbbell presses, the heavier you go, getting the dumbbells from point A to point B, from the bench to the rack and back and forth, it's work, all right? For those who looking and say that don't look that hard, because I'm making it look easy. No, I'm just kidding. But you never know how hard something is until you actually do it. I always tell people, man, it's easy to sit on the sidelines and say things, but until you actually get the hands-on experience, it's a whole different animal. You know what I'm saying? That's just like your job wherever you work. Somebody might say, that don't sound like it's hard. You might tell them how hard it is. Well, that don't sound hard at all. Because they think it's as hard as what you just told them in 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I tell people I work 12 and a half hours. People that work 3 hours and tell me, man, that ain't that hard. Man, dog, you work 3 hours, dog. I pick it up, take the other 2 plates off the side. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, I'm satisfied with what I did today. I mean, under the circumstances, people didn't really bother me as much as usual. There was one guy on the side of me, looked like he wanted to approach me. He came in my camera scene. He didn't mean nothing by it. He looked like a beginner. He was deadlifting also. And I could tell he was a beginner. You know what I'm saying? The important thing about putting your weights away, let me show you something real quick. See how those weights right there? That's your bar should be butt naked, man. Courtesy to others, safety for yourself. As part of your workout, I had to come back and forth right here 1,000,000 times just to put that back. That's the same color as that platform, right? And somebody that don't see it right there can trip over it, bust their face open, bust their mouth open, and it'll be your fault. I don't care. I don't know if you care or not, but you know what I'm saying. It's also, I'm gonna do some pull-ups and some sit-ups. But I'm not going to film anymore. I'm going to do the walk and talk cardio after this. Alright, y'all. That was all said and done. That was fun. Time to run. That was a pretty good workout for under the circumstances that I usually work out when there's nobody around. I'm about to go and do my walk and talk cardio. I'm going to put my stuff away in the car real quick. Wow, that's nice. But yeah, man, it's not that nice. It's not my style, but it's cool. I don't hate. Give respect where respect is due. Props, man. But I was gonna do like a physique update, but I ended up not doing it. My last video, I did a physique update. So if you want to see the physique, go to that video. But the reason why I'm not doing it because it was people in the bathroom and like 4 people was duking at the same time. And I don't want to just be, because the flexing pose, you got to like breathe in and out. And I don't want to be breathing in and out all that dookie smell. But let me go ahead and put this in the, ooh, that thing's super duper clean. It look like something I be playing with on Gran Turismo. I ain't be filming other people's stuff so much. But a lot of times when I do these walk and talk cardios, I'm probably not gonna do it a long time. A lot of times I do it like 2 hours or something like that. But I got other things to do today. I feel like my physique is looking great. I feel like I'm on a good track. You don't have to kill yourself every time you work out, all right? You don't have to kill yourself with cardio every time you do cardio, or lifting weights every time you do lifting weights. You know, don't try to conquer the world in one day, all right? And another thing is, a lot of people, when they see me do these walk and talk cardios, and they know me personally, they see me later, they be like, what was you doing? You know, something wrong with your car? Such and such and yada, yada, yada. You know what, I'm gonna take my shirt off, man. I ain't even gonna show y'all though. I'm gonna go this way this time. A lot of people don't understand this. When somebody's into fitness and the abs start showing and their body is starting to look a certain way, they think that when you're flexing, some people are showing off, and ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with showing off. Everything's, man, it's all about showing off. I don't care what nobody say. Bodybuilding is about showing off. Powerlifting is about showing off. Anybody that tells you different, they don't even lift. You know what I'm saying? Or they're lying. Powerlifting is about showing off. Bodybuilding is about showing off. How? When you're bodybuilding, you're showing off your physique. You're showing off your body. You're showing off. When you're powerlifting, you're showing off how much you can lift. So yes, it's about showing off. Now that doesn't mean you're belittling nobody. That's not meaning you're being, well, yeah, you're being cocky, but you know, it's not a bad thing. It's not, unless you think it's a bad thing. It's about how you see it. Somebody else see it as a bad thing, tell them to move on, keep moving. You know what I'm saying? But also what I was gonna say is, when you want your physique to look a certain way, you have to be able to present your physique in a certain way. What do I mean by that? Let me elaborate, all right? Then maybe later on we can collaborate. Get in the lab and wait. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, man, I be barred up, man. But yeah, what I mean is, to have the confidence to show your body, it takes a lot of confidence to hold your body up in a certain position and show potentially the world, especially with this YouTube thing. You know, I might do a physique update. My last one so far only got like not even 300 views last time I checked, but still, that's 300 people that's seeing my body when it's not even done yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still cutting. You know, the abs are starting to really pop through, but they're not as crispy as they were last year yet. That's the thing that people don't understand, the word yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could tell somebody right now, like, I could be done, like, I could be coming off of a bulk right now, right? I started my cut New Year's. I was telling people when I was starting to cut, they would look at me right then and there and expect the weight to start just losing in front of their face. No, you gotta have patience, it takes time. Do not try to conquer the world in a day. And a lot of people be like, oh, you're just walking and talking. How is that cardio? How is it cardio? Everything is cardio. Sitting in a chair and moving your arms and talking is, you're burning calories no matter what you do. Walking, you can say running, this and that and the third. Now, if I only had a certain amount of time, yes, running and jogging will be the best cardio compared to walking. But the impact on your joints and the duration of time that you're able to do it, if you got time, I will put walking above anything any day. Anything. Because your body is not only going to burn fat for energy, your body also will burn muscle. Yeah. The harder, the more strenuous, the more fast the cardio is, the more chances you are burning muscle along with the fat. Yes, you will lose more weight. Yes, if this was a scale right here and you look down at it, yes, the numbers on the scale will go down faster. But you always got to think about what you're doing. Hey, you can ask me, hey, look at, if you beg to differ, you know, look at my last video and compare my physique to yours and then tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. I ain't even trying to talk crap, but I'm just saying at the same exact time. They got copyrighted music that way. I'm gonna turn around. But yeah, man, that's the movie theater, by the way. I'm gonna walk over there by Target and Ashley's, Arnold's, and something else. Man, it's too much copyrighted music. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna go across the street, watch both ways for cars. But yeah, man, it kills me. What kills me is people that ain't even took the first step in their workout journey would tell you how to take your steps. That ain't cardio. This and that ain't cardio. Like, bro, you don't even do cardio. And if you do, it might not even be working for you. So let me elaborate a little more of my style of doing things. I just worked out. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like, okay, after a workout, in my opinion, I don't think you should be doing no strenuous. If your goal is to be muscular and ripped and shredded and you know, lose weight and still keep your muscle, I don't feel like after a, you know, heavy workout, you need to do really fast cardio. If you're gonna do any cardio, it should be walking. You should, and if you're gonna do fast cardio, split it up. Like, I would do like workout only. I'm gonna work my way to that. I'm gonna do workout only, and then, or cardio only. Why? Because I say you don't want to put them together. If I'm working out, trying to build some muscle or trying to build some strength, whether I'm doing a strength base or a muscle base, I mix it up. All my videos are still up from last year. All my summer shredding videos are up, where I took you step by step. So I'm gonna link that below. Matter of fact, I was gonna link my last video for my physique update for this year, which was my first physique update of the year, below. But I'm also going to start doing a physique update every video, probably, as I get leaner. Not for public use. People will dump their trash in public. Yo, man, just pay for trash service, or I don't know how your trash service is where you at. I can't tell you what to do. But I'm already out of breath from lifting weights. Why get more out of breath? It's not about killing yourself. It's about conquering the world step by step, rep by rep. Yeah, that's why they call me repping. Sometimes I do high reps, sometimes I do low reps, sometimes I do moderate reps. Let me tell you something about the deadlift I just did. If I didn't, I'm just trying to say things that I didn't do my voiceover yet, but a lot of times when I do my voiceover, I forget things. Why is everything closed over there? But I forget things. So I'm gonna try to say it now. The heaviest deadlift I did today was 405 pounds. And I don't know what it looked like to y'all, but to me, how it looked and it felt like crap. I'm not just gonna blame the dude that was next to me. He didn't say anything, but he kept approaching me, and I didn't film everything. I don't film everything. I'm just trying to film the sets, and I'm not trying to film people. If somebody walks in my camera, and I'm gonna keep it there if that's part of my scene. That's his fault. You saw my camera down there. Sometimes that'd be exactly what people be trying to do. I don't think that's what he was trying to do. I just don't think he really understood lifting. But when you're deadlifting, especially, it's supposed to be you against the bar. My style is everything. Like, everything's you against the bar. If I'm bench pressing, if I'm deadlifting, if I'm squatting, my squat also sucked because my feet was wet and the platform got wet by my own. I did that. That was my water. So Nobody bothered me. When it comes to bothering me, today was one of those good days. Nobody said anything. People did try to approach. I got a few conversations during the end, but everybody I got in conversation with follow my channel. It's cool, man. And nobody really like, I approached 2 guys and told them about my channel. Shout out to y'all. I don't remember if I got y'all names or not, but I know y'all said y'all gonna watch the videos. But yeah, man, they was bench pressing, and I told them, yo, I could get your bench press up. Go watch my old videos, bro. Well, I had a 365 bench. Also, that's another thing. When it comes to how much somebody lifts, especially guys, we have women too, they got pride and ego, but when it comes to lifting weights, man stuff, like, that ain't just man stuff. Let me stop even saying that, because more women be getting it in than men. Of course, we lift pound for pound heavier, we're stronger, we're men. But what I'm trying to say is, when a guy tells you how much he lifts, if you didn't see him lift, if he don't got a video of it, don't believe him. I used to have a 545 deadlift, which is on camera, a 455 squat, which I don't think I got it on camera. I think I got a 3 or 4. I don't know how much, because I only been doing YouTube for 2 years. So a lot of my lifts was more than 2 years ago, but a lot of my lifts I have on camera. 365 bench press. I got that multiple times on camera. Not for multiple reps, but 1 rep maxing. But I got that on camera many a times. So when I tell you, oh, I used to lift this is what I can lift, this is how much I can lift now, this is how much I can lift then. When I tell you that, I'm telling you that for educational purposes. I'm telling you that to tell you why I lift then that much and why I lift this much now. Look at that pity. I don't know if y'all can see that. That boy, whoa. And that's more of a real pit too, kinda. It's like a hybrid between a bully and a real. They nice. They going to PetSmart. And I want a dog so bad, man. Like, I used to breed pits, man. Real pits. Game bred. Game bloodlines. Also, if I put my camera towards my feet, that's because I'm not trying to really get people up close. You know what I'm saying? I'm more... I got the mutual respect that I expect people to have for me. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people be like, oh, why you don't like people? You can't tell people what and people in the gym and this and that. No, I'm being courteous. Usually I go in the gym at 2 o'clock in the morning because, of course, I don't want them in my way, but I don't own the gym. They pay their membership just like I do. I can't tell them what to do and how to act in the gym. I can tell you what's good and what's bad in the gym. You know what I'm saying? If you talking and you ain't working out, then guess what? You're not getting in the workout. Sorry. That's not a workout. That is not a workout, bro. Talking, a lot of people make the biggest mistake of, okay, it's time to bench press. So let's huddle up around the bench press. 5, 6, 7 guys huddle up around the bench press and talk about bench pressing. Do a few warm-up sets, have a little fun, play around, laugh, joke, and then talk about their goals. You know, a lot of guys work up to a 225 bench press and that's their max, which is cool, but they stuck at that because every time they go to the 225 bench press, they go in there, they do a 225 bench press, then they start talking. Yeah, man, one day I want to get 3 plates on each side. I want 315, da 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 da. You're never going to get 315 like that, man. You're never going to get 315 like that, man. Never. Why? Because you're talking about it. Not because you're talking about it, but you're talking about it is making you not be about it. Somebody out here eating that cereal. Ooh, they had a fresh breakfast. Damn, they was grubbing. They just left that there like that, man. What the heck? Yeah, man. That's the problem, man. That's also the problem, man. People ain't got the respect for the next person. People ain't got the respect for... We at Target almost. We just walked past PetSmart. Best Buy's over there. I need to go to Best Buy and Target. Probably later on. I don't know about today. Today I'm lazy, man. I had the weekend off. Today is Sunday. While I'm filming this, I don't know if I'm posting this today, tomorrow, or when. But I kind of want to just let that other video breathe. I want to let that video, because the duration isn't as high as I wanted the duration to be. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Oh, man, look at that. But yeah, man, the duration ain't where I wanted it to be because I made the biggest mistakes. I always do this too in the beginning of my videos. I got too much filler in the beginning of my videos and people click off before they get to the meat of what I'm trying to show them. What I need to do is that even if it's a snippet of the best parts of the video, and if it's a snippet of the best parts of the video, I need to start putting it in the beginning of the video to keep people there, at least a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? I have a 30-minute video and it'd be like my heart poured out of the video when it comes to repping and when it comes to everything I was trying to show people. But I started off like this, I started off like that, and then it becomes something that I'm not, you know. Today I went shopping and Target still cheap. But nah, man. I'm probably gonna go to Target. Yeah, feet. Man, that do work out. Ain't checking out dudes or nothing like that, but when you work out, that's one thing though you gotta watch out for. Like, you gonna catch the more attention of other workout dudes. Like, they ain't all like that. But at the end of the day, I'm just keeping it real for people that's laughing. You know, some people like that, some people ain't, which ain't none of my business. At the end of the day, I don't judge, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you will get more attention from dudes than you gonna get from women. They gonna pay attention to you too, so don't let that deter you. But at the end of the day, if that's what you're doing it for, but at the end of the day, I mean, people will tell you, like, what to do what for. You shouldn't do it for this, you should do it for that. And personal goals are called personal goals for a reason, because they're personal. Whatever your goal is, you gotta stick with that regardless, because, y'all doing all right? You gotta stick with that regardless. Don't let nobody change what your personal goal is. Then it's not a personal goal anymore. My personal goal is to do such and such and such and such. I know a dude that got that same car, and every time I see that car, I'm like, man, he about to talk. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm paranoid. For a good reason. I hope y'all stop, man. Y'all better know. Shoot, I don't care. What are you doing? You ain't gonna stop? See, that's that boy. I don't care. I ain't gonna stop either. Hit me then. Run me over. I will sue you and who we at Lowe's. It ain't Lowe's fault, but I'll try. No, I'm just kidding, man. But nah, man. People ain't got no respect, man. But that's how it is. But I ain't gonna cower down to you either, though. You know, they park like I should say something, but I ain't gonna do it. I'm gonna give them a look, and if they look back and if they say something to me, then we gonna talk. Nah, I don't care. And at the same time, that's what it is, though, man. It ain't my fault. Like, I'm a pedestrian, bro. It ain't the pedestrian now. Whatever, man. That's another thing, though. When you walking, you gotta watch for that, man. It's just like when you riding a motorcycle. Like, people gotta, they don't look twice. You know what I'm saying? Also, you know, a lot of motorcycle people be doing all kinds of stuff though, but at the end of the day, like, you gotta remember that you're in a big old car, truck, whatever. They really don't have any protection compared to what you got. It's even, well, I would say it's even worse when you're walking, but at the same time, it's not, because you're going faster. Even if you're going slow, you're going faster on a motorcycle or a car than what I'm going especially walking or running or jogging, most likely. Some nice craftsmanship right there, boy. They got that thing locked down. Somebody will probably, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I used to do carpentry, man. I could tell some nice work when I see it. That's some real nice work right there, man. But yeah, man, $1,000, that's a nice mower though, bro. But yeah, I want to get one of these Cadets. I think that's what they's called. $790, god dang. It's probably worth it though, man. Go off-road and just bet you that thing zoom zoom. I don't know what the horsepower will be, but something that low, little and light. Probably, ooh, look at that grill. We about to grill out and chill out. Show you what that still about. Looking like Millhouse. In your house, outside, outdoors. And, man, I ain't about to rap for y'all, cuz. But nah, man. The summer is here pretty much, so at the end of the day, that's what this summer shredding is about. That's what cutting is about. You gotta understand though, when it comes to cutting, it's not like the traditional dieting. It's not like traditional just what people usually do when they lose weight. You know what I'm saying? You trying to lose body fat and keep your muscle, which I feel like everybody should be trying to do, in my opinion. But I can't tell you what your personal goals should be, but I can point things out to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna turn around after I get to the end of that. Look at these flowers, flower power, blossom, buttercup, and what's the other one? I don't know, man. Ooh, a wheelbarrow, looking like Will Ferrell. Yo, I got, keep your eyes on the sparrow. I got bars for anything, man. But yeah, man. I don't know, man. One day I might start me a little garden or something like that. Yeah, I mean, when I get time like that, like I work 12 and a half hours in my job, bro, shifts. I get good days off, but on your days off, you be so tired, you know what I'm saying, and fatigued, which does affect my workouts, which does affect my mental, but it also helps. It hurts and helps at the same time. I don't know how that makes sense, but it does. I was gonna walk to the end of that parking lot and then back. I think I'm gonna just turn around right here, because I don't want to be just, ain't no sidewalk right there. Ain't no sidewalk right here, but I'm just saying that little squeeze, you know, and then coming around those corners, cars gonna be zipping in, zipping out. You gotta care about your safety, man. If you don't care about your safety, somebody else might care about your safety, but I put it like this: if you don't care about your safety, man, who will? There's some stairs right here. Where is it? Right there. I don't know if y'all can see that. Rocky Balboa. We about to go up these stairs, man. I got to now. I mean, I shouldn't even show y'all, but since I showed y'all, I told y'all. Man. Yeah, man. I wonder if they stable. I mean, of course they stable, but I mean, like, I could jog up and down them. Not with this camera in my hand, though. I want to bust my face against these stairs. Yeah, we gonna count. I want to see how many stairs it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Little slopey, bopey. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. That ain't bad. Woo. I feel that. I go up and down them like 5, 6, 7 times and then it'll be a wrap. Yeah, man, I go up and down them about 5, 6, 7 times and it'll be a wrap, bro. Woo. Here, they got a little music going on, so I'm gonna cut it off right now. All right, I think we safe. Cut it back on. There's an Academy store over there. Office Depot. Let me see, over here we got I forget what all stores over here. TJ Maxx, Lowe's. Yeah, I'm tired, man. People talk like walking ain't cardio. Bruh. You get your, okay, sit down for a minute. Sit down. Rest. Feel your heartbeat. Now get up. Walk. When you're done walking, feel your heartbeat again. Your heart rate went up. It's hot outside right now. It's muggy. I'm talking to y'all at the same time. If y'all can't tell, I'm getting out of breath. I don't know how long I've been walking, but how long I've been walking, I guarantee you, most people ain't gonna be able to run that long. And a lot of people that run that long are better and do all these jogs and runs and stuff. Let me take my shirt off in front of them, side by side, both of us, and compare. People always try to talk crap and then say, oh, you know, you don't, the more you know what you're doing, the more people gonna try to say you don't know what you're doing. The more people gonna judge you. The ones who know don't talk, and the ones who talk don't know a thing. I heard that from Nasir Jones. Y'all might know him as Nas. Cardi B, I'm not even a fan of hers. I'm cool. But at the same time, Cardi B said the ones who pop the most be the ones who not together. I don't know if she was quoting a Ghost Rider or whatever. But it's true. The ones that's gonna talk the most about what you're doing or how you should do it be the ones that ain't doing it. Oh, you should have did this. You're doing this today. A battle rapper once said, in a song, he said, you a bottom number, a denominator. Go ahead and talk while ball. Commentator. That means so many different things if you break it down. But that's what it is. Talk, eyeball, and then eyeball, you watching. So, I mean, that's a double, triple, quadruple entendre, you know what I'm saying? But for those who know what that is, you know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm talking about. People sit there on the sidelines and talk and talk and talk and talk. They don't get no results because all they doing is talking. It's Holiday Inn. What are we doing at the Holiday Inn? There's an Applebee's, a Goodyear, a Wells Fargo, Clemson Boulevard. We're in Anderson, South Carolina, by the way. There's some more stairs over here. I don't know if I'm gonna take them or I'm gonna just walk through their grass. I won't want them walking through my grass, so I'm gonna go to the stairs. They ain't the same kind of stairs, so I'm gonna show y'all the difference. But yeah, them stairs, I'm glad I found them stairs. I was gonna go up and down them a couple times right now. Them birds, man, them are some evil birds. If y'all can see them, I don't know. But those birds be fighting, man. They fight I'm kind of scared to walk right there because they fight everything. They fight other big birds. I done seen them fight hawks and falcons. Whatever them birds is, they're aggressive and they fast. I hope I ain't by their nest. But yeah, some stairs right here. It's kind of slopey right here. But yeah, this ain't the same as the other stairs. 40-something stairs. But yeah, man. Go down them. But yeah, I can go up and down these right here real quick, real fast if I wanted to, like this, but then go back up. But I'm scared of them birds, man. I'm dead serious. You can say whatever. It's a little alley, looking like Sally O'Malley. Okay, there's a car dealership across the street. There's Grady's, Rogers Stereo. I need to go there. That's a dentist right there. I need to go there too. I don't know about there, but I'm saying to the dentist. Also, I don't know if I heard Rogers Stereo pretty good. I want some stuff in my car. I hope this ain't a car dealership. I don't like walking next to stuff. But they repair. That's across the street though. That's a Nissan. Honda place is over here somewhere where I got my Honda. But you live there, you should know where everything is at. I don't go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't do everything. Half the time, how you doing? Half the time I don't even know where I'm at. And the places I live, like it's all good. The Joint Chiropractic. Oh, I didn't know they had that. I might have to go there. I might have to show them up. Oh, that's what I'm saying. Walking. If you running and you going fast and you run right past stuff, you won't even know it's there. You discover things. Yo, man, I'm gonna have to go there. You got Five Guys. You know, a lot of these things don't even stand out. You know what I'm saying? You have to take your time and see them. You break, I fix. I think that's a phone repair place. Hopefully I don't need them. But yeah, man, I'm holding my phone in my hand. It's that POV thing that I've been using on my last Walk and Talk cardios. For those who, you know, got advanced auto. Oh, that's one of them burns. Man, dog. Ain't no sidewalk. So, you know what I'm saying? Advanced auto, Gold Star nail shop, a barber shop. The thing is, like CBD oil, the barber shop, I don't know if that's a black barber shop. You know, I'm black, so I need a black barber shop. There's nothing discriminating, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I want my hair cut by a black dude, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I went my whole life with braids, like cornrows, not dreads, but I thought about dreads. Nothing wrong with it. Everybody teach his own, man. You gotta have your style. Massage. I need that. I don't need the chiropractor. I need the massage. Why I said chiropractor? Why did I say I need that? Now people think I don't know how to lift or something. But yeah, man, next to the other gym in Clemson, they got a place like that right next to the gym. I'm like, man, that's a good place to have it. But yeah, it's a massage place. It's another massage place around here somewhere. But yeah, man, I don't know how to end it. So we gonna keep walking, man. AT&T, they got some good deals. Advanced Auto. Oh, I'm gonna tell you a story about them. Oh no, Meineke. That's what it was. The dude that worked right here, I think it was like the main dude. He looked out for us so good one time. He looked out for us so good one time. We had got our car fixed, or my girlfriend's car at the time, and it got totaled the next day because of the weather, the ice, black ice. But we was broke. You know, we was going through a little hard time. We went through ups and downs, you know. That's why we still together. But at the end of the day, you gotta have a woman or a man, whatever, that's gonna stick with you through ups and downs, man. At the end of the day, man. If you can't do that, then you can't be with me. You cannot be with me. No. You will not be with me. I know people gonna know me too, man. I should go that way, but I'm gonna go down the road. But long story short, we needed something, you know, to advance all those next door. We needed something from over there, and we didn't even have the money for it. But he let us, you know, get the money and like so we could get on the road and go home. It was that same day that the accident happened. We coming down this road, we was way down the road. It's like the main road going we was going to Clemson. It's like the main road coming from Anderson to Clemson. They had a Kia, that was a Kia, what's the fast Kia? I forget. Kia been stepping this game up lately. But that ain't what we talking about, man. What we talking about, man, I guarantee when I get to work or wherever, somebody gonna say, oh, I saw you walking down the street. What happened to your car? Nothing happened to my car. I was burning some calories. I'm losing weight. I'm cutting. Nobody understands that, man. Nobody does. Verizon. Nobody understands that, but I'm gonna get like looks. But you might say that's a good thing because that's an opportunity for me to share my channel. I'm like, bro, I was making a video and I talked about this and I talked about that. I had all this information, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I'm gonna cut this way. But they don't want to hear that. People want to talk about it. All the people that be talking to me, people like, man, you should just tell them about your channel. Those are opportunities. But most of them people, man, they're not gonna watch. They'll talk about the channel. How is YouTube and this and that and there? They will talk your ear off. You ain't getting no results from them, bro. You don't have time to talk to people, man. If you're busy, if you're trying to do things, you don't have time to talk to people, man. Talking messes up everything. That's why a lot of times I advise don't even tell people your goals. Because as soon as you tell somebody your goal, somebody else that don't even got the same goal or don't know nothing about what you're doing, whether it's working out, whether it's fitness, losing weight, or it could be something else, they got tips for you. And they're not going to let you do it. They're going to stop you every time. If I got a heavy bar right here I'm trying to deadlift, or if I'm trying to bench press or squat or whatever, I need to be focused on that bar. I don't need to be focused on you. They know that. They don't care. Some of them don't know that. But some of them do care. Some of them understand. But the majority of people I run into, they will talk to you the whole time. If you're talking while you're hitting reps, then you're not hitting heavy enough. Or you're not doing enough. If your workout is easy, then your workout is not a workout. Sorry. If your workout is easy, your workout is not a workout. You're not getting no results. And people cry all the time, talk about, ooh. Then they'll say that you're on something because you're getting results and they're not. Well, you're working and they're not. That's why somebody's getting results that you're not. Because that person is working. You know what I'm saying? This ain't like a job where you're getting paid by the hour, whether you work hard or not. You wouldn't be working for me. You ain't putting in the work, you wouldn't be working for me. But you know, there's favorites everywhere. People ain't gotta do nothing. Some people gotta do stuff. Some people gotta carry the load. Some people gotta, you know, do whatever they want to do. So, with that being said, you know, everything ain't for everybody. But at the end of the day, this ain't that, and that ain't this, and this ain't that. But yeah, man, it ain't. Working out, you gonna get results from putting in the work. Period. I hate to tell people that don't want to hear that, because most people don't want to hear the hard stuff. You know, when I lose weight, and I ain't set my water yet, but when I lose weight, people see me losing weight and they ask me how to lose weight. Good question, good thing to do. But You need to be, if you don't know something, you need to be more ears than you need to be mouth. You know, that might sound away, but that ain't what I mean. At the end of the day, ask the question and then listen to the answer. Don't try to teach the teacher. Ask the question, listen to the answer. You need to be more ears than you is mouth. Period. Because the person that's teaching you or trying to teach you isn't gonna want to teach you. I had to learn that the hard way. And not even with fitness, it was work. I was doing construction, and I was doing like rebar work and stuff like that. And like, I used to do labor work. I did carpentry work. I did like, and I helped with a lot of other things. Concrete. I don't know if I know her or not, but she beeping at me. What you want? See what I'm saying? Like, leave me alone. I'm doing something, man. But yeah, man. Carpentry work, all kinds of work. But this guy was like, he gave me the advice. Yo, don't learn a few things and then get cocky and start, you know, acting like you know everything. And what did I do? Young and dumb. I learned a few things, and then I did exactly what he told me not to do. I got cocky, started acting like I know everything, and then like the 4, 5, 6 different people that was above me that was trying to teach me stuff, they stopped teaching me. For good reason. Because I wasn't listening. I'm not finna force you to listen to me at the end of the day. I'm not. You know, talking to people that, okay, you watched the video, especially if you made it this far, salute to you. But to people I personally know, that's why I cannot be a personal trainer. You know, I could train a few people or a few sessions here, you know, paid, of course. But I'm just saying, like, you know, because time is precious, time is money. I need money too, you know what I'm saying? But, shoot. You know, if you was to come over and cut my grass, you want me to pay you, right? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? I want to get paid too. You know what I'm saying? People think you wrong for it. You want to get paid. It be your own people too, man. I used to breed dogs, and people used to try to get free dogs from me, man. You know, and I didn't breed until I knew I had a handful of people that wanted a puppy, and then those people they always want a deal. They always want to steal. They want to take it from you. Like, bro, no. If I'm gonna give away a puppy, I'm gonna give it away to somebody who didn't say they was gonna pay me first. I'll give it away to a complete stranger before I give it to you. Straight up, because you said you was gonna pay such and such. We agreed to a price, and now you trying to half cut me. And my dogs wasn't even expensive because I didn't have papers. I bred real pit bulls, game bred pit bulls, even though I didn't use them for that. But they was those bloodlines, and we ain't gonna get into that too much because this ain't about that. But I bred real dogs. I had great dogs, the best dogs in my opinion. You know, you got bullies and stuff like that, and that's the best dogs in your opinion. That's your opinion. But you know, when you got a real pit bull that's 40 pounds, that's stronger and better than a dog that's 140 pounds, then you gonna tell me who the Mighty Mouse is, bro. But yeah, man. I mean, if you're going for looks and size, then it matter what you want, the real dog or do you want the appearance? Same thing with lifting weights. There's guys that's, you know, I'm 175 pounds, and at my best, I can lift way more than a lot of people that's 250 pounds, and then you would think they're stronger than me just looking at them. So it's the look against the actual. So at the end of the day, pound for pound, Bruce Lee was what, 130, something like that, I forget. But he was stronger than dudes triple his size. But yeah, man, that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, but yeah, my point is, okay, people will ask me when I lose weight and they see my results, they will ask me, the first thing they ask me, and I understand why this is the first thing, because this is what I thought too when I first started. They ask me, what supplements do you take? What supplements do you take? That's their first question. And it's not a bad question, but I tell them the real, and when I tell them the real, they don't want to hear it. It's not the supplements. It's yes, I take supplements, but it's not the supplements. The supplements is not the bread and butter. The supplements help a little, maybe. Most things that we take as supplements, we're guessing if they work. I think they work. Certain things, you know, they work, like creatine and whether you believe it or not, but creatine and things like pre-workout where you can feel it immediately almost, and you can feel it working. But a lot of things you really, and protein, you know it work. I'm not big on protein supplements. I eat food. You know, if you see my cooking videos, you know how I get my protein in. You know, if you haven't seen them, then if you are interested, go look at them real quick. You know, watch Reppin' Time Fitness, watch my volume eating, watch all kinds of things. You know what I'm saying? I show you everything step by step. You know what I'm saying? I always say step by step and rep by rep. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, initially most people would think it's the supplements because that's what's pushed towards us. That's what's advertised and in our face all the time. You know what I'm saying? When we get to fitness, the first thing you see is take this, take this, take that, take that. There's no magic pill that's gonna make you lose weight. There's no magic pill or powder or whatever you're talking about that's gonna make you build muscle. You know what I'm saying? Unless you shoot needles in your butt, most likely whatever you're taking is not gonna, you know, give you the results you think you're gonna get. And I'm not talking nothing bad about nobody that thinks that, because 9 times out of 10, I'm pretty sure when I first started, when I was a beginner, I was worse than whoever thinks whatever. Because I used to spend whole paychecks, late on bills, behind on my rent, buying supplements. Straight up, I would go in a supplement store, and they ain't gonna tell you wrong. They ain't gonna tell you not to buy it. They know what you're doing. They know you're making a big mistake. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and spend about $500 on supplements. They don't care. A lot of them are getting commission. They're getting good sales. It makes them look good that they done made that much of a sale. So they're not gonna tell you anything different. Some of them might not even know, but at the end of the day, I believe most of them know. But they're not gonna tell you any different. You know what I'm saying? To lose weight, you gotta find your maintenance calories, and then you gotta eat slightly below that. Or you can eat a little bit more than slightly below that. I wouldn't cut it in half. You know, I got videos about that. My volume eating videos tell you a lot about that. Show you how to count calories and everything. So, you know what I'm saying? All the videos that I might have said in this video, we back at the movies. We almost back at the gym. This walk and talk cardio is almost over. But any videos that I said in this video, I'm gonna give you the real. Me compared to, not even just me, but other small fitness YouTubers, I feel like we got the best advice because we don't have a motive. We don't have anything. I'm gonna say myself, I don't have anything to sell. I don't even have merchandise yet. You know, I don't have pre-workout powders and things to sell. So I'm not trying to push a sale on you. You know what I'm saying? I don't have programs for sale yet, nothing. So I'm just keeping it real. I'm trying to get off the ground. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna try to keep my integrity even when I get there. But most of your bigger fitness YouTubers, most of them, the ones that I see, you know, their videos are like this. Go, man. Their videos are like this. I don't know if I look homeless and they thought I was gonna beg them or something. No, I'm not finna. No, I gotta make more money than you, punk. But nah, man, I be thinking about what people be thinking, because people do be thinking. I mean, good reason, but at the end of the day, you gotta be cautious and watch out for yourself. I know, but I mean, I advise you to. But everything ain't what you think. Looks can be deceiving. All right, just remember that. But you know, every race, color, religion, there's good and bad people, I believe. So, you know, whatever. Broke, money, financial, you know, I mean, in my opinion, what I seen, a broke person to give you the shirt off their back, a rich man to stab you in your face for $2. That's how they stay rich. Greed. But yeah, man. They'll duke it out. For greed, they'll duke it out like Apollo and Creed. And Drago and... Yo, I said that way better in my head. The sun is beating me down. You know what I'm saying? But, what was I saying? Alright, so I'm across the street again. But yeah, man, you gotta pay attention to what you're doing. You gotta understand what the bread and butter is on everything you're doing. You have to. You have to. Ah, man, they stopping me from my cardio walk and talk. Come on, man, get out the way. But what I'm trying to say is, You know, God dang it, man. It's gonna take forever to get across there, man. But I ain't about to get ran over trying to cross no dang street, man. Come on, they making sure they take longer too. People know what you're trying to do, they make sure you can't do it. You know, people see you trying to work on a piece of equipment in the gym, they go and get it. You catch eye contact with something, like people just are magnets towards getting in your way. People's favorite place to be is in your way. You shooting a video, you talking, you got a phone in your hand. You know what I'm saying? You got a camera in your hand. People think you're talking to yourself. Or if you're in a car and then like you talking, ain't nobody else in the car, they looking all in your car. And they looking at you talking, they looking at you like you're crazy. Like, how long has this technology been around, bro? How long has cameras been on phones, FaceTime, hands-free audio, talking, this and that? How long? Like in the gym, I put my phone down to film. Somebody who wasn't even talking to me will approach me and start talking to me. Like, why are you so amazed about my camera, dude? I'm pretty sure most likely 9 times out of 10, you got a camera on your phone, man. People in there littering. That Rowdy energy drink, I had that the other day. I think I did a review on it, I don't remember. But I had that the other day. It wasn't all that to me. The flavor wasn't really power pack punched. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a bang or anything like that. You know, I don't know. I really didn't like it. I don't remember if I did a review on it. Yeah. But yeah, man, I know I've seen at least a couple cars that I think I recognize. So why you worried about what people gonna say and think and this? Because I don't want to be stuck in a conversation. I hate conversations. I like conversations, but I hate meaningless conversations. I hate the fact that people will just kidnap you into a conversation. You know what I'm saying? I like doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? If I tell somebody right now, okay, I'm about to do a long walk and talk cardio video, they don't want to watch the video. You know what they're gonna do? So, what about the video? So what are you gonna talk about? So you're gonna walk. How are you gonna walk? Where are you gonna walk? What are you gonna do? Oh man, I just thought of something too. Like, if you got time, people love to steal your time and your energy. Time is money. That's probably why people want to steal it. Don't be stealing my quotes either, man. I mean, if you say any of my quotes, just say, man, you know, shout out to Rapid Time Fitness or give me some credit, man. Don't steal my quote. Hate that. I be doing it, but I always tell people like, man, I got this from such and such and such and such. He said it, she said it, we said. But that's all it is. He say, she say, point at me. Bruh. If you like, oh, let me say what I was gonna say. All right, I'm joking now. But yeah, look at these woods. But yeah, man. Time. If let's say it's 6 o'clock. And I gotta clock in work at 6:30. I gotta get to work. I gotta do. I'm pressed for time for some reason. Whatever reason I'm pressed for time, probably my fault. But that's none of the other person's business. If you tell somebody, try this. I ain't gonna say lie, but I thought something tried to bite me. You know, I be scared around here, man. It be poisonous snakes. We're in the South, man. South Carolina, they got copperheads, they got rattlesnakes. And they got a few other snakes that's poisonous. I don't do snakes anyways. I don't care if it ain't poison. I don't do snakes. I did a video last week. I seen a snake. No, that was about last month. But if you say you got to be somewhere on time, so where you got to be? Where you got to do? Oh, you got to work? So what do you work? What do you do? Well, they want to talk to you more. They will not let, you got to be like, man, dog, I'm gone. You got to dang near cuss them out. Like, get out of my face. It's the same thing like when you work. You got to clock in. You got to be on time. Here's my car. We're back at the gym, Gold's Gym. I was going to walk to Walmart because they got real good Wi-Fi. A lot of times I go to Walmart just to upload my videos because I do everything off my phone. And I got Cricket. I got a 5G phone, but Cricket charge you extra for 5G. And they say they 5G around here sucks, so it ain't really, I don't know, man. I be thinking about switching up, man. I ain't talking bad about cricket. I've been with them for years. When I first got with cricket, my internet was crazy. Every time they go up a G, regardless of what company, the other G's suck. I don't know if it's the towers or I don't know how that works. I mean, anybody can elaborate, you know? I am tired, bro. I am tired. I usually walk longer than that, but it is what it is. All right, y'all. It's 6:36. That just shows y'all. I'm just showing y'all how long it took to do all that. If y'all remember what time it was when I first started. I'm gonna go home and eat. But what I'm trying to say is take the time, man. A lot of people will have an easy peasy workout. When you're a beginner, yes, your workout should be easy. Yes, you should be a beginner. Allow yourself to be a beginner. Learn form. Learn how to do this, what it takes, and this and that and the third. Then amp yourself up. Do not stay a beginner for the rest of your life. Do not. If you got the ability to do more, do more. Don't hurt yourself by doing more. But, you know, I'm not telling nobody what to do. Talk to your doctor, whatever, if you got issues, but, you know, especially. But I'm telling you what I'm doing. You know, you're not gonna get progress by keep doing the same thing. It's not even work anymore. If it's so easy, it's not even work no more. How do you make it work again? Doing more. But I'm gonna go home and show y'all what I'm eating, man. This wasn't even an eating video, but I'm just showing y'all what I'm eating. What I'm eating, protein, calories, da-da-da. I'm out of breath, bro. Do I do for protein? Good question. Got fish. I got beef. I got chicken. I got eggs. Sometimes I do turkey. I don't got none right now, but I'm gonna let that thaw. That's frozen. Yeah, man, we probably gonna eat that tomorrow. I'm gonna cook some of this tonight after my workout. Eggs. I mix it up. There's no specific thing and when, but I count my calories. I make sure I count my protein. I let my fats and carbs fall where they fall. I'm not a bodybuilder. I will be more specific if I was a bodybuilder, but I'm an everyday dude, man. I'm almost 40 years old. I'll be 38 in August. Close to 40. I look better than most people that's 32, 25, all of that. Why? Because I track things. Track my calories. Calories in versus calories out.